guys, hey, how you doing? If you're just wondering, yes, this is another drum set in my collection. It's a 1970s, as far as the shells and most of the hardware, with the exception of these tom holders, I believe. It is, and also this hi-hat, which I believe is a Maxwin hi-hat, not 100% sure. But all the other parts, from the pedal to the 5 drums, including this nice little steel 10 lug snare drum, 40-inch diameter, 5.5-inch in depth, rings like you wouldn't believe. I'm not going to be sort of hitting them right now. It's about 10:30 at night. I think my neighbours might have enough for one day, living next door to a drum instructor. No, I managed to pick up this set from a friend of mine, George, over at Cogger Way. And yeah, he's just one of those guys. He just has the knack of just picking up all sorts of vintage gear and classic sort of drums. And this is, as I said, it's a wood fiberglass set. It means that you've got your basic sort of wood shells, which I believe were like mahogany or some similar, could have been Philippine Luan or some similar sort of mahogany kind of wood, but the shells on the inside have been sprayed with fiberglass, and so what you get is you get the warmth of the wood shell, but the projection of fiberglass. And I tried these drums over at his place earlier, and believe me, they are loud. It's the first drum kit in my whole collection where I've actually gone for a bigger bass drum, a 22. I don't normally play large bass drums, so I tend to play like 20-inch would be my maximum. I've got like a couple of 18s, and I've got like the cocktail set, which is like a big sort of floor tom kind of thing, 25-inch in depth, which would be about, say, roughly about that deep, but a 15-inch diameter head, so just only about like, an inch smaller than a floor tom head. Anyway, so yeah, what's really great about this is I just can't get over the fact that how good in condition the cymbal stands are. I mean, they'll need a little bit of clean up here and there, but everything works. They've got these old style type of tilters, which is not like, like your whiz-bang pearl kind of stuff nowadays, but it's functional, it works, and even though they're single brace legs, they just stand so well. Yeah, there's a nice kind of like a pearl bass drum pedal, which has a kind of a spring action that reminds me of an old Rogers Swift-matic pedal, where it's got this spring assembly that sort of points up this way. A lot of the older drummers be around that would be watching this video would know what I'm sort of talking about. But yeah, just give you a brief little thing on this. Basic black sort of colour. Might sort of post some pictures a little later of the close-up of the shells. It's got a fairly unique sort of like, it's almost like a satiny sort of texture, and yeah, projects really well. And I'm going to have a whole bunch of fun with this once I get these all cleaned up, because there's just like little bits of grime here and there around on the rims, and a bit on the hardware and so forth. I'm going to sort of do a little bit of research to sort of find out what the story is with the replacement tom arms, but I have seen a number of kits doing a little bit of research on these fiberglass or wood fiberglass sets that Pearl had produced in the 70s, and I think the last ones were probably produced around very early 80s or something like that. So this could well be even from that sort of period. But yeah, it's just in great nick. And what I'll have to do, of course, might need to sort of refurbish some heads, etc. There's a couple of odd heads here and there. There's a very different sort of head. I believe it's a white dot on a black kind of like head, which is pretty inappropriate for tuning this sort of thing. I want to sort of just have ambassadors, clear ambassadors, or even clear diplomats. And I had to go with this with brushes, and it's just fantastic with brushes as well. Alright, so this is a little bit of a
And speaking of wrap, I've had to wrap myself up really warm here because this garage is just freezing at the moment, about 10:30 or so at night. So I'm going to sort of pack this up and I'm going to head on inside, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.